Hi everyone, my name is Lavanya. I'm working as a assistant professor in St.Josephs College of Arts Science for Women, Hoso, in the Department of Management. We are going to see about how the MIS supports for planning. So planning is a process of deciding in advance what to do, when to do, and how to do. So this MIS helps the manager in effective planning. So how the MIS helps for management in effective planning means it's providing relevant information to the managers. So the MIS supplies accurate and timely information required to set the organizational goals, identify resources, and forecast future conditions. Through that, it's providing the relevant information to the managers to help for to taking a effective planning in the company. And forecasting and trend analysis. Forecasting and trend analysis, how the MIS helps managers means analyze the past data and predict the future trends using statistical and analytical tools. Some of the tools which is like statistical tool, analytical tools, it helps the manager to predict futures, and using the past data analysis you can easily take out the trend and future analysis of the company. And alternate alternative evaluation. So MIS is helps the manager to evaluate various alternatives to stimulate the possible outcomes, to take some decisions. What are the possible outcomes is there is available. Through that it take a alternative evaluation for some of the issues, or will take the alternate decision for the problems. And the budget preparation. So MIS supports financial and operational planning through budget modules that monitor expected revenues and cost. So MIS also supports to the managers to prepare the budgets for the financial and operational planning for the companies as well. So strategic planning. So MIS provides data for long-term decisions, market analysis, and competitive positions. Competitive advantage is one of the major topic and major useful in the MIS, which is competitive advantage. Using the MIS, using that is management information systems, the competitive advantage we can easily identify, that is using a Fortress 5 post model and value chain models. So using these of the tools, that we can easily identify the competitive advantages how is in our company in the market. So that strategic planning is helpful, that is the MIS which provides such strategic planning data for the long term decisions and the market analysis of the company. So here the example which I attached with it for this, how MIS supports for the planning in the company. So a sales MIS can project next quarter sales based on the past performance, market trends, and seasonal factors. That is the sales of MIS. So through the sales of data in the MIS, we can easily get at the past performance. So what the post performance of the year, market analysis, and all the data we already have in the system. Through that data, we can easily get the next quarter sales. We can easily prepare. And next, have MIS which supports for organizing. So MIS involves structuring resources and activities to achieve objectives effectively. So MIS supports organizing by defining roles and responsibilities. So roles and responsibilities of the each and every persons in the companies. MIS create organizational chart, that is organizational structure. Okay, the flow workflow to allocate the task effectively and efficiently. So coordinated communications, communication and coordination across the departments, and resource allocation. So information on manpower, how much of material which we require, and machinery, how effectively is utilizing in our company, how much of machinery we require for that. So everything is given. And structure designing. So they may support the manager in designing flexible organization structure and analyze the performance of the department or the teams. So give some of the designing structures, organization structure. Through that we analyze what is the performance of the each and every department in the company. So example, yeah, human resources, that is human resources from the MIS. It tracks employees skills, attendance, performance to support staff allocation and department coordinations. So through the how the MA supports in that HRM means, so each and every person's skills, in every employee's skills, attendance, and the performance in the each and every task. Through that, it's a analyzation. The MA is helpful to get into the next, that is a promotion level, or they immediate training level. They need any of the training means whatever things which you can easily take a decision by use of MIS in the HR. So MIS support for controlling. So controlling ensure that organizational activities are going as planned, and any deviations is there means the deviations is corrected. So the control, overall the control of the organization activities, the MIS which is supports. So what is the key role in this means performance monitoring. So a performance we can easily monitor by actual like a dashboard reports, the performance reports, the actual results, compare that actual results and the performance which you already we created. So that which performance monitoring. And deviation analysis, it helps identify areas where the performance deviated. So when we plan like that, and where the performance which is deviated we easily identified, and we can correct it at the stage of beginning itself. And the third one is a decision support. MAS assist manager in taking timely corrected measures using tools like dashboard. I already told it, dashboard method, and exception reports. So where it's getting deviations, so like that deviations which happen means we easily take over the decisions, and we can correct it at measuring time. And next, how it's the MIS helpful in the controlling means feedback system. MIS provides continuous feedback to the management, ensuring that the constant improvement is in a process, or effectively, efficiently the process which is going on at. So continuously give it the feedback to the management. Under quality and productive control, MIS system track productive quality, output rates, and resource efficiency. So prediction, what base of prediction which we require of this month or this year, that base of prediction which is going on, that the prediction is also is a quality checking also done. The output rate is also they are checking. So these are the controlling the MIS system which is used in the functions of the management. So what's the example which I giving, the a prediction of MIS shows that output is 10 percentage below the target. The manager can use this data to find and fix the problem quickly. Yes, the control which has 10 percentage only is there. So obviously the management which goes with the why the 10 percentage only which is getting output for this time. So the problem which is find there itself, and they fix the problem that quickly at the right time, and the using with the right decisions.